y'all, it's Shannon Salter here, and today we're going to be talking about the Disney College Program. Alright, so this video is specifically geared towards people who are going to be going back a second time for the Disney College Program and are looking to complete their application process, and I'm going to be speaking about your phone interview after you've had a previous experience working for the Disney College Program and how that is going to look a little different than the initial time that you applied for the program. Because the questions are almost completely different. There are similarities, but many differences, and I didn't find any other videos on this, so I wanted to give this to you in case you're wondering. Again, I know your second phone interview, it's much easier and more calm because you've already done it before, and yeah, let's be real, it's always easier the second time. Okay, so I'll give you a little bit of background about me. My first Disney College Program, I worked in Magic Kingdom for quick service food and beverage at Pinocchio Village House. Yesterday was Pinocchio's anniversary, so happy birthday, Pinocchio. If you'd like to hear a little bit more about that, comment below, and I would be happy to make a separate video about that. So let's get started. So my phone interviewer, her name was Emily. She was great, amazing. She sounded like she just graduated college. She's actually working from her home in Michigan, and I'm from Michigan as well, so that was really cool. We really could connect, and it made it so much easier on me. Calmed my nerves in the beginning. She's even been to my previous workplaces, the Grand Hotel on Mackinac Island. You guys should go check it out. It's like a Disney World for adults. So beautiful and classy. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, so question number 1 on my phone interview. What initially attracted you to Disney, and why did you like it so much that you want to go back to the company? Question number 2. Do you comply with the Disney look, and do you accept it? So, if you're watching this, you probably already know because you've worked with the company before, but Disney does not want any tattoos showing. So, you can either cover it up with a Band-Aid, which I've seen people do, but please be honest in your phone interview, because you don't want to get there and they're going to say, whoa, 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 whoa. You know, you said on your phone interview that you didn't have tattoos. Also piercings. We don't want any on the nose, the lips, anywhere except for the lower earlobe. And they're going to ask you this 100% on your phone interview. So just be prepared, but please be honest. Okay, don't lie to the Disney interviewers because that just doesn't look good. Don't do that, please. Okay, number 3. Did you use company-sponsored housing? And which complex were you in? How did you find your roommates? And did you love your roommates? Are you still friends? They want to know if you're still connected with them. I loved my roommates. Shout out to Kaylee and Katie. I love you so much, and I could never, ever, ever find roommates as great as you. I love you. Okay, question number 4. Where do you work now? So they're going to ask what your work experience is now. They probably want to get a taste of whether you're willing and able to leave for a whole semester for your current job. And they just want to know a little bit about you. Your job kind of says a lot about you. So, okay. Question number 5. Name a time where a guest was maybe unsatisfied and you had to turn it around. So maybe talk about a magical moment that you had, or probably, yeah, talk about your most magical moment, because you want to be really excited when you're speaking to them about why you want to go back, and just bring the magic into the interview. That's a good one. Bring the magic into the interview. Okay, question number 6. Sign language 6, yay. Name a time where safety was a priority. Please put a sticky note on your desk or something with this one, because it kind of tripped me up. It didn't have to be from the Walt Disney Company, a time where safety was a priority, but this is the perfect time to mention the 4 keys: safety, courtesy, show, and efficiency. Yes, bring it up. It shows that you can retain information from your first program, and yeah, it shows that you did your research on the company, and they really like that. So do that. Okay, then we moved on to roles. We started talking about roles. So the first one that she mentioned, oh, now, if you put 0 interest in a role, they're not going to bring it up at all on your phone interview, probably. So you don't have to worry about that. So the ones that I'm going to list are things that I put interest in, so yeah. Okay, Number one, I think they pretty much ask everyone about, I think that they hire in bulk pretty much for merchandise, quick service, food and beverage, custodial, and lifeguarding. So if you put any interest, like literally any interest for any of those, I think that they're going to bring them up because most of the people that they hire are for those roles. I think the more times you go back, the more considerate they are for what, like the more difficult positions to get, you have a higher chance of getting that. So yeah, I feel like that's normal with any job. You kind of work your way to where you want. So the first role they asked me about was lifeguarding, and they made sure that I knew that you had to, if you do lifeguarding, blah, sorry, I feel like okay. Anyway, zip. Lifeguarding, you have to lift a 10-pound block from the bottom of the pool, and you have to tread water for 2 minutes without using your arms. So there you go. I think there was one other thing, but I kind of forgot. So just be like, if you're athletic, that's perfect for you. Just say, I'm super athletic, and I totally will 100% be able to pass the test. Number 2, performer. Everyone wants to be a performer at Disney, I feel like, especially me. That is like the highest of dreams for me. I dreamed a dream that one day I will be a Disney princess. But you have to audition, and it's a strenuous, it's a difficult process, but just go. See if there's a local one near you. If there is, just go and see what happens. And honestly, it just brings magic into your life, and it's like the Disney company came to where I live. I didn't have to go there, so it was cool. Anyway, you have to audition for that, as you probably know. Yeah, you can't just like apply and get the role. You have to actually audition for that. The next role that my interviewer talked about was character attendant. She basically said, let's say Goofy was having a party, and a little girl was really scared because he's so tall and high and big and mighty. And how would you go about that? How would you try to calm the child down and help her or him to go up to Goofy and be happy without tears, because we don't want tears at Disney World. So yeah, they're gonna bring up an instance. The first thing you say is you go on one knee down to their eye level and speak to them. That's the first thing, so make sure you say that. Okay, role number 4, convention guide. So they're gonna talk about convention guide. If they do, they're gonna say, what if you had to tell a guest that they had to leave the park because maybe there's extra magic hours and they didn't comply with that and they have to leave? Or there's Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and people get to stay late, but you have to tell these people to leave. How are you going to do that without ruining their day? So yeah, there you go. Number 5, they asked me about merchandise, one of their hire and bulk roles. Their costumes are really cute. Really, really, really cute. And they don't have to clean the AVAC like we did in Magic Kingdom Food Service. So they have no idea. But I'm sure y'all in merch work very hard, so good for you. And Main Street USA, hopefully you work there. Yes. I had a friend who did culinary program, and she worked in Cinderella's castle at Cinderella's royal table. I was like, that is like the dream. That is like the ultimate. I worked in Cinderella's castle. Like, that'd be so cool. Shout out to you, Anna. Okay, number 6, watercraft. Are you willing and able to drive a boat? That'd be a dream. I will retire one day and go drive boats at Walt Disney World. Like that, on the water all day? Yes, please. Okay, number 7, and this was the final one, vacation planner. They're going to ask, if they ask you about vacation planner, which I really want vacation planner, they're going to ask you, how do you retain information? Are you a visual learner? Are you a learner by experience? How are you a learner? That's what they want to know, because they want you to retain. I think she said there's like 6,000 different forms of like tickets or something. So I was like, dang. Yeah, for like all the resorts and everything, you have to know all this information. And you're only working there for like 4 months, 4.5, 5 months at least. And so it's like, you got to learn all that stuff super duper fast. I know that the process of training is like strenuous for that. It's like crazy. So, but I don't know. It's close to marketing, I guess, which I want to do. So we'll see. Okay, so that was kind of the whole interview, but now I want to give you some tips. Of course, I know you did this before, but still, it may have been a long time ago. Number one, please smile during the whole thing. Maybe like don't be monotone, be like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like in the beginning of my interview, I was like, I'm literally crying right now. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm so excited. So just be like overboard. If you think you're acting excited, act even more excited, please. It'll help you, I promise. They can practically see your smile like through your voice. I promise you. Number two, be articulate. Please. Yes, not yeah. Do not say I said during a lot of mine. I like recorded it on my GoPro, which I'm recording this with, and I went back. I feel like I did a great job, but I feel like I said a lot. Please just try to stay away from Tip number 3, remember the 4 keys. They may ask you, but if not, just kind of rattle them off during one of your questions, and it looks really good, I promise. So remember, safety, courtesy, show, and efficiency. Those are the 4 keys. You want to go in order. Last but not least, I put sticky notes on my desk, and I kind of listed out like possible questions they would ask me. So I put, I don't know, like questions they would ask me. And it helped so much. And sort of study those and put them the day before maybe on your desk or whatever wall you're going to be standing by. I promise you, it like calms you down. You have your answers ready. So that really helps, and you're not going to be lagging when they ask you a question. There's not going to be like a 20-second pause, because that's a little awkward. They want to make sure you're quick on your feet and you can answer, because that's the workplace there. It's super fast paced. As you know, I keep saying that. I'm sorry. So anyway, I'm wishing you all the best of luck on your second Disney program phone interview, and I'm really hoping that you get the position that you'd like, and I'm really super excited for you. So comment below on how you did. I'm super excited to see all of your roles that you get, hopefully, and maybe we can like be friends or something, or like I'll see you in the parks. So let me know, and I hope all of you have a very magical day, and I hope that this video really helped you. All right? Okay. Love you guys. Bye!